ほう、向かってくるのか。逃げずにこのディオに近づいてくるのか。
近づかなきゃてめえをぶちのめせないんでな。
ほほう。では十分近づくがよい。
Hey guys, it's Skills here. On today's video, we'll be going to be talking about why SCP is a bad game. No, I'm kidding. I will be talking about the most important part about an FPS game, the guns, or more specifically, the gunplay. And Secret Lab's gunplay is a mess. Today, I'll be going over the gunplay, as well as some flaws, and what Northwood could do to fix it. Stick around to the end of the video for my final thoughts. Before we start counting on the weapons, I would just like to let you guys know that videos like these take a lot of time and effort, so if you really like the video, be sure to like it and subscribe. It would show that you enjoyed it, as well as supporting me. Thank you. The first weapon we'll be talking about today is the Logister, or as I like to call it, the Bloom Gun. The weapon is an LMG, and its ammo cap is at 75, its reload time is 4.1, and it fires 11 shots per second. That's good, but it's not good when the recoil is pretty hard to control. However, this bad recoil is only mostly annoying when tracking humans, as it doesn't affect SCPs as much considering they are bigger targets. The damage to SCPs is only 9 and does 39.6 headshot damage to certain SCPs. The Logister will not spawn anywhere else within the facility, as it only spawns with chaos. Overall, this gun is, from what I've seen, pretty random, as with the spray pattern, as well as being unpredictable, because sometimes it'll feel like you'll do no damage to your enemies, and they will get you every single time. The ESR is an assault rifle that does 18 damage and does around 73 headshot damage. It can also have other attachments which can improve the stats of the weapon in different ways, but we won't talk about those in this video. The ESR has an ammo cap of 40 and a reload time of 3.3 seconds. It also has a rate of fire of 480 bullets per minute without any attachments, so it can shoot pretty fast. Classes that spawn with these weapons are shown here. I don't really have anything else to say on this gun, other than that is the one of the best guns in the game, besides the P90. Speaking of the P90, the third gun we'll be talking about today is the Project 90, or just simply the P90. The P90 is an SMG and does around 14 damage and 66 damage with a headshot. Again, this can be different depending on your attachments. The fire rate of the P90 is around 660 bullets per minute, a lot more than the ESR. It can be found in certain lockers, and Nine-Tailed Fox cadets spawn with it. The P90, in my opinion, is the second best gun in the game. It can deal out massive amounts of damage just from one D-boy. Its attachments are varied, but there's not as many as the ESR, but that's alright because it makes up for its rate of fire. If you had to choose between the P90 or the MP7, please choose the P90. It's so much better, and if you did choose the MP7, you are not a Skills to Play fan. The fourth gun on this list is the MP7, aka the P90's red cousin. The MP7 is another SMG with an ammo cap of 35. The reload time is 3.15 seconds and it fires 600 bullets per minute, just barely below the P90. The normal damage is around 13 and headshot damage is 53. This weapon spawns in certain lockers and also spawns with the facility guards. This is the worst auto-fire in the game, or auto-fire gun, and it also spawns with the worst class in the game, but I won't go into that argument in this video. The second to last gun we'll be talking about today is the USP, or the one-shot gun, to humans at least. And it makes sense, as this weapon does 25 base damage and 102 headshot damage. That's insane! That means it could one-shot anything below 150 HP with just a singular headshot. It also shoots 300 bullets per minute and is found in only certain lockers. The best pistol in the game, considering with the heavy barrel, it can one-shot most humans. But the drawback of this gun is the recoil, as with the heavy barrel, the gun shoots straight up and completely messes up your alignment to the target. Unless you can sort of control the recoil, this gun is almost impossible to use. Finally, last but not least, we come to the COM-15 sidearm, or you could just call it the starting pistol. This weapon has an ammo cap of 12, so you better hit your shots or else you will die. Unless the enemy's trash. The base damage is 21 and the headshot damage is 85, so it's a pretty decent weapon if it's in the right hands. It fires 360 bullets per minute and it only spawns in pretty random areas like containment zone, such as GR18 or in Peanut's room. Overall, the COM-15 is pretty meh. It's not good, but it's not bad either. Overall, not a bad weapon to start out with, or for killing scientists with. Overall, I think Northwood definitely needs to balance their guns out a bit more. Maybe fix the hit registration, because I should be hitting some shots, but I'm just not sometimes. It's really annoying. And even more so with the recoil of some of the guns. What they could probably do is change the spread on some of the guns and maybe buff the base damage a little bit for some of them. But besides from that, the guns are actually pretty decently balanced, besides a few issues. Also the reload animations. I would like better reload animations, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. Finally, you've reached the end of the video. You actually sat through me hearing me rant about the guns. You must be pretty bored. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, why not leave it a like? And if you really enjoyed, you could hit that subscribe button. We're getting pretty close to 2,000 subscribers, and it'd be amazing. It would mean the world to me if you subscribe. So please do it. It's free. If you don't like my content anymore, you can always unsubscribe. Thanks and have a wonderful day.